What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing analysis on Top Financial Group Ltd.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video I will show you the retrospective analysis of the price action of this stock. I will show you how you can identify this type of price action before it happens. And I will show you how you can handle these movements in order to not to lose your money. And before we dive deeper into the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends and family. So let's start with the price action. First of all, let me show you that we have very harsh movements. We had very harsh movements that started on April 27th. As you can see, right here we had a harsh movement to the upside that gained from its regular price about 260, more than 267%. Then it had a consolidation phase at the range of somewhere 172% above this current price. And I have to say that right after that, on after market hours, as you can see, it had a massive spike in its price. From the ending point of the previous session, it went up for more than, let me show it to you, for more than 1500%. Then it had this decrease in its price on pre-market trading for about 80%. Another movement to the upside again for about 390%. And as you can see, right after that, it had the consolidation phase in the range of about $48 to $80 mark. And definitely, even this price action is extremely harsh. And this shows how volatile this asset is and how dangerous the potential position with this asset is. So let me show you how you can identify that this is nothing else but a meme stock. Probably you all know that first of all you have to take a closer look on their fundamentals. You can see it in financial sector. And the latest data that is available on TradingView is 2021. And they don't have any financial statements for more than 1 year. And this is the first red flag. Next one, let me show you that if you type in Google search bar top stock and switch to news tab folder, you will find a lot of articles, and some of these articles were published even at the beginning of this trend. And for example, this one, meme stock TOP Financial Group source more than 890%, spurred on by the Reddit crowd. On top of that, you can find these ticker symbols on the stockstreets.com website. On the watcher section, as you can see, TOP is still on the 5th place, and previously it was at the top places also on the most active section, and it is right now on the 8th place, and on trending section as well. And as you can see, we don't have this ticker symbol right here. On top of that, on apewisdom.io website, you can find this ticker symbol right now on the 30th place, and it lost 5 rows during last 24 hours. But this chart shows you for how long was the spike of interest to this stock, and it wasn't the longest period, as you can see, just a couple of days. And that is how you can identify that most likely the hype is over. On top of that, on fintel.io, you can switch to short interest tab folder right here. And you can find that right now they have 0 shares available for shorting. And 2 days ago, they had only 500 shares. Next one, next data is 300, 100, and again 0. And this means they still have a very high level of short positions. And on top of that, the short borrow fee rate is extremely high at the end of May the 8th trading session. It was 308.69%. Mind-blowing numbers. And this is how you can identify the meme stocks during its movement to the upside. But let me show you how you can identify it during this movement, right before the massive spike. So, if you type in Google search bar unusual volume scanner, you can find the trading view right here on somewhere 1, 2, 3, 4 on 5th place. And here you can see the list of stocks that has a very high relative volume. As you can see, the highest one is Safe Foods Incorporated. And this is the list of potential extremely high volatile stocks. This means you can take a look closer on these stocks. You can compare their short selling data, and this is how you can identify these stocks. But what should you do if you want to trade these stocks? And before we dive deep into the technical analysis, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, when you see the first movement to the upside, and as you can see, it was made during just one session, and the volume was much higher than the previous one. This means we might see the trend continuation, especially when you identify this price action with the trading view extremely high relative volume. You can assume that the next movement also might be to the upside if you can find some articles on the news section related to this company, and if you can find this ticker symbol on the trending section of stocktweets.com site and apewisdom.io. Definitely from this point you have a chance to see a trend continuation. But how you can enter your position? Definitely not so many people have an opportunity to enter during the extended hours, and as you can see, this volume was extremely high, but the after hour trading has pretty much zero volume compared to this extreme spike. And that is why you can rely partially on this trading, but it is not so obvious that you have the ability to trade during after hours and pre-market hours. And right here, if you want to catch a potential movement of this asset, the first and the main rule is that you shouldn't enter your position with the money that you are not willing to lose. So if you can afford just $100, so it's good. And definitely you can use some tools in order to identify potential entry levels, but as you can see right here, it had a quite decent bounce out of the golden pocket range, but because of the off market hours, it doesn't have volume, and this asset broke all the crucial levels. So as you can see, it had a bounce out of 0.786 level, retested pretty much from the bottom the golden pocket range, and then it broke it to the downside. And here was quite a scary part, because it was nothing else but a bear trap. But at this point, when the asset broke the last level 0.786, the majority of people might think that it could go lower, and definitely it is more gambling than the technical analysis. And in general, I have to say that if you enter your position at the very beginning of this trade, and with the assumption that you can lose the entire amount of your money, your short-term potential losses were about 30%. And definitely it was quite scary, but the upside potential, depending on your grid, is up to 268%. And definitely you cannot count on this movement, and you cannot basically collect all the profits from these type of movements. But if you collect just 100%, it is totally okay. In this case, you already have $200 in your pocket that you are willing to lose. And this is how you can basically use this type of trades. And I have to say that in general, the more profitable position right after these massive spikes, based on the 2 and 1 hour price charts, as you can see, let me show you right here, it had an extremely high RSI. So this RSI had 98.66 points, but somewhere on hourly time frame, 98.06, probably 4 hours time frame. Yes, 4 hours time frame is the highest RSI that I've ever seen. It is 99.08 points. And this shows how overbought this asset was. And definitely right after this massive spike, you cannot anticipate the next movement to the upside, because RSI is pretty much scratching the ceiling, and you don't have any room for this asset to grow. This is how you can use the momentum indicators in order to manage your position. So, and I have to say that I don't like this type of trades. They are extremely risky, and you have to stick to your very strict rules in order to be profitable. On top of that, you have to be right in front of your trading terminal, because it is a very volatile stocks, and the price action moves extremely high on high levels, and with a very short period of time. That is why you cannot enter your position and just leave it. It is a very short-term potential trades, and that is why not so many people like to enter this type of trades. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.